Sometime I come back down, I know. When this man first came to represent Hiroshi in MICOUD, they had their first meeting by Mario, I think there.
Yeah.
I went and listened to what they had to say. And the very first thing that came out of this man's mouth was, the main reason why I choose this constituency is because it's a guaranteed win. That displeased me. Because it's a guaranteed win, that's why you come here. You didn't come here to help people. You didn't come here to do things. You didn't come here because you see it's in need of representation. You didn't come here because you see certain things need to be done. And some people that don't know about where the government works and know about politics, they'll tell you, oh, he gave us roads. So what the hell are I paying road tax for? All these monies were already allocated for these roads before the man even come into power. Right, so I don't look at building roads as something a government do to, you know. I look at, okay, we have a Hiroshi multi-purpose center there, right? You have a whole activity to say, okay, there is something going on in the multi for the youths. The youths on the streets, the youths that don't want to do nothing, the youths that don't have nothing to do. So they have somewhere to go and learn something, or have somebody, some people tutoring them or doing some shit like that. There's an empty factory down in Bosha. You are a rep for the community, right? You want to do something. Purchase one of them empty factories to, you know, empower the youths, because the youths is the future. All you do, yeah, you come and you link up with the football fellas, you do a little party, give rum and give food, and you know, that is not how the place run, my brother. Rum and food can't give people no future. You check it and come around and shake hands and laugh with people sometimes when you feel like it, and when you don't feel like it, you're gone. And another thing I dislike in our real life, I'm a product of Canada. If you're a product of Canada, why the hell you representing Hiroshi? Why the hell you representing MICOUD-SOUTH? Why you like boasting you're a product of Canada? So why you want to represent St. Lucian? Now I just say something people just feel, well, I shouldn't say, but I straight. You can't give a fisherman to build a house. If you give a fisherman to build a house, you will get a boat. You see me? Because hear that. If you don't know my struggles, you don't know what I'm going through, how could you help me? How could you solve my problem and you don't know my struggles? And a man coming out and say he doesn't know what it is to put people first. How you want to be my prime minister and you don't know what it is to put people first, my brother? That making sense? And then you come again and saying about, now I'm not one of those people that listen to what politicians say to know how country run. I read a lot. I watch how the economy grow. A lot of these people, they don't even know that St. Lucia has one of the strongest economy in the EC dollar. You understand where I'm coming from? If our economy drop, the EC dollar drop. A lot of them don't know that shit. You understand where I'm coming from? Now that is why they have to open their eyes when people tell you, oh, we have the worst economy, we have this and that. Look at the rest of the Caribbean. And Ralph Gonzaga said something and I applaud this man. The worst prime minister the Caribbean has had for the last 20 years.
Which one?
It's Alan Shasley. Me no business. You can, who will come for me could come for me. Me no business. I feed myself and I depend on no government. I'm a St. Lucian first. Don't get me wrong. I'm a St. Lucian first. And right now I believe to myself the way the empowerment of the youth and the sports and things are going on right now, at present, I've never seen it like that before. So I'll tell the people them not watching thing, yeah, none of us not perfect. You can't get no perfect government. No government will do everything that they're supposed to do or everything you expect them to do. Just like you as a man can't do everything you have to do or everything people expect you to do. But the most important things is what that have to happen. You see, when from the government catering for the youth, which is the future, and checking for the older people them, that is what you have to look at. I see they're running about, oh, government take out house from people in bananas and this and that and whatever. Yo, y'all work your whole freaking life. God forgive me, y'all work your whole lives. Right? Y'all drink rum, smoke ganja, smoke cigarette, make bomb and run woman with your whole money. Y'all don't have nothing. And then y'all expect government to build house and do everything for y'all. In which world? Huh? And y'all blaming government for y'all mishaps. Brother, I'm not there on them things there. Now for my so-called rep, I respect everybody. I don't disrespect nobody. I respect everybody. But in a real life, this man already yet for St. Lucia politics. This man is too disrespectful to black people, right? When you say you don't believe in no reparation for black people, you don't believe the outer world owes anybody anything. Whereas the slave masters' descendants were receiving money up to, I think, 2021 or 2022. They were receiving compensation still, up till then, right? So the oppressors received it. Why can't the ones that was oppressed receive the compensation? They're the ones that build the places. Why can't they receive the compensation? So when you have them kind of mentality, you're not ready to lead black people. When you're coming out and say things like you run in a country of slave descendants, when you come out and say things like 40% of the young men in St. Lucia doesn't have a preschool, not primary school, doesn't have a preschool level education. You understand where I'm coming from? You're not ready to run people because all these are blatant lies. You check where I'm coming from, and all these show his true colors, and you see most of the candidates that come up with him follow his same track, like guys like Kaka. They believe in violence and they believe in hostility. When you're doing them kind of things, you're not ready for run people. You have to show people what you're gonna do. When you all come on stages, talk about Richard, talk about this. That's not what people want to hear. People want to hear what you're gonna do for us. What are you doing for us? How are you gonna uplift us? How are you gonna uplift our children? How are you gonna uplift our mothers and fathers? I support my people. I support who supports me. I support our youths. All of these people you see that they're gonna have a child or a grandchild or something that would want to go up for election, or that would want to have a doctor's office, and they would want our support. So why, when one of us decide to come up for election, you want to put us down for a stranger, for a foreigner? You could tell me what you want there. You want to put us down for somebody that's outer road. This man just come to Tiroshe a couple years ago and come and rep it. Before that he knew Tiroshe, he didn't even know the name of the place.
Still don't know.
And he still don't know the name of the place. You check it? And when you'll had somebody that helping you'll go forward, one of the son of the soil, you check it, you'll put him down for a stranger. And that is how it is. But I personally, I telling y'all, who like it, who don't like it, me no business. Like the lady said, you check where I coming from. I'll not disrespect y'all, but but I stand for my people. I stand for St. Lucia. I stand for the youths of St. Lucia. I stand for the St. Lucian youths, and that want to create and to achieve something in their life. You see where I coming from? Take that, put that in your pipe and smoke it.